everybody.
Let's go. And this time around, with no breaks whatsoever, we had like a little 10-minute break. But not every day where we have like matches go back to back.
Back to back.
This time around, we are seeing Team Germany versus Team Denmark. And joining me today is Yudi.
Hi, everybody. Thanks for having me. I'm very excited about this match.
You know, like, because Magician also sent me like a little voice message. Oh, because he was really pumped for this match, and he was really sad that he couldn't take it.
I know.
I filled in, like, we filled in for him, but
that's right.
This match is gonna be hype. So
I know. I'm very excited, and I have to say, unfortunately, I am a little biased. I have a lot of German friends, so sorry, everyone. I will be rooting for that team, but I always think that all the players, it's going to be a hard match. Like, this is going to be a really, really good matchup. Obviously, Denmark has some incredible players, but Germany's team this year is super strong, super well-rounded.
Like in the losers bracket, because like, okay, you get knocked out from the winners bracket, you can still make a comeback in the losers bracket, but like you still want to make it as far as you can in the winners bracket, right? Because like that, it helps a lot. It
really does. Not fighting your way back.
All right, here we go. No stream sync stuff. Well, it's vibes. Like,
okay,
as Klon said, I like stream sync isn't. Yeah, here we. Oh, never mind. There's the QR code. He heard me talking. What happened?
Our audio is on stream. Das ist auch funny. Hallo!
On the stream!
I always love hearing the player dialogues.
Yeah, during warm-ups and stuff?
Yeah.
Because he's maybe the mapper? No, it's French actually. Yeah, it was really funny. Hey,
this is a map made actually by Maeve, who is Team Denmark's team captain.
I'm so loud on stream.
Oh
my god!
No, it's like it's canceling me out.
That's very funny.
What the fuck is this?
Don't worry, Exo, we got you.
Look at that. People are swinging their blocks.
And as you can see, everyone, of course, we have Denmark who's seeded 4, Germany who's seed 5. So again, this is going to be a great match. As you can see from the warm-up alone here, look at this.
280 misses, incredible. Look at this.
Tennis, the Gangnam Style.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, you're so warm.
Yeah. I didn't even realize that going into the match. Honestly.
Giving all of you guys some love.
Aber gegen die Geister und Pferden können. Jetzt muss du dich sein, Mann.
No, but you're right. I didn't realize that before going into the match. I didn't realize this was seed 4 versus seed 5.
I know. Like, this is super exciting. Like, these players are so strong.
Oh my god, they're posting. Oh my
For those unfamiliar about like the general concept of seeding, how would I like TLDR seeding? But essentially, seeding kind of like provides you with an idea of, all right. And I wonder if any of the players that we're seeing in the warm-up is reflected to who we're going to see in the first match. Because, like, you know, I think it is very... Because, you know, warm-ups are definitely a good time. And there's, like, you can hear the players. It's a lot of fun. But it's also, like, a way to just, like, performance in terms of, like... Unfortunately, this is something the players have to take into account from like technical like and stuff, and we have seen it time and time again in a few matches. But you really have to test out your setup during, like, especially in the big stage like this.
Oh, absolutely.
So, oh my god, the jump distance on Gustav are making those semi-jump scary.
Listen, so I can't, like, when Rack plays, I don't know if anyone's seen Rack's J is just so close. And I get jump scared all the time.
That's fair. I'm an old player, so I've never been like, I've always envied players that can, like speed players that can play on super close JDs.
Yeah.
Like
For
I
sure.
am, I thought, oh man, I'm gonna say this, but I don't want to seem too old, but I don't know if anyone in the chat is gonna get this. But I thought Heartbeat Overheats jump distance back in the day was really close. So,
Oh, man.
that's a 2018 map for those who didn't know.
I'm friends with some players that played in 2018, and they don't even like. One of my friends doesn't even have like JD Fixer. He just like plays with whatever the map is. So.
No, that's valid. Like, I remember when JD Fixer didn't exist. By the way, God bless JD Fixer.
For
oh my God.
For sure.
As someone who plays on like, who generally plays with further jump distances, like that was definitely a lifesaver for me.
Yup. And look at Tatus here taking that MVP.
Wait, this map is not like free.
No.
And a 98 is like, wait, they're both matching. Like Tatus and Nihilik.
I know. I know,
yo.
right? Tatus' hack is incredible. Obviously, everyone, we all know Nihilik is an excellent player all around, but yeah, this is what we're saying. You know, Team Germany, while I may be a bit biased, is a super strong team. So, and obviously we know Denmark is as well. It'll be interesting to see what happens.
They didn't get their seeding for nothing. They really worked for it.
Exactly.
And if Team Germany takes this will be considered, in terms of seeding, an upset. But not by much. Like,
not by much.
5-4, like, if there was an upset to happen, it would be here.
Yes.
So you know what I'm excited for? I'm excited to see the channel points betting.
Oh, hell yes.
Oh, that's gonna be like,
get your channel points ready, chat.
For sure. We've seen a lot of, I don't know, you think, I don't want to see anyone getting scared in the chat. I want to see some full-on bets. Like, I know, like, a lot of the bets recently have been somewhat, there's gonna be, I don't know, man. This bet is time.
See some upsets, to see the economy destroyed. What are you gonna do? Choose wisely, everybody.
For sure. And here we go to the picks and bans. Did we do rolls already? Oh, yeah. We got some Denmark betting. Okay. Ah, okay. Well, this is what do you think is gonna happen here in picks and bans? Like, oh, they're back.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, there's the first ban by Team Germany, banning a letter in a suitcase. But sorry, before I cut you off, what were you gonna say?
No. I think I was just gonna ask what you had said. But yes, we have our first ban there, and now it'll be up to Denmark.
Yeah, I was just gonna ask, like, what do you think is the game plan between? Oh, goodbye, Kaima. No, I wanted to see that map at least twice, or like once rather, because the last match we saw both tech maps getting banned. So, yeah, we're not gonna be seeing Kaima. There is one more match after this. I won't be casting that one. I think that's in like 4 in the morning for me. Or
oh, geez, yeah, that is a little. That's a little bit poorly timed for you.
We love being DMT plus 8. But yeah, unfortunate. We won't be seeing Kaiba. I think Kaiba as a map has a very cool concept. So I was
it'll be interesting to see what the strategies here are. I mean, you know, we have on Team Germany. Certainly, we have a lot of players that you know, Nihilik, Ollie. They can play pretty much anything, right? Even ACK. I mean, their ACK is still really good. They can play speed, and in this pool, of course, we have a lot of the maps. They have a pretty high, high speed on them, and certainly a strong ACK team for Germany as well, and Denmark. So it's up to, I think, some of the specialists, right? Who can do good on tech. We know Clueless can play real funky maps. In Team Germany, and Cocky, having Cocky on their team as well for mid speed, and then also some of the funkier stuff. So it'll be interesting to see what they decide to pan out for each of these picks and bans.
Yeah, and with that, Team Denmark actually taking their first pick here, going to Side Effects, which is one of the 2 mid speed maps in the pool.
And we see our players here, Gustav, Cassie, Luck, Sensei Vu. Sensei Vu, oh my god, okay. I've been talking to my German friends too much. I'm also currently learning German, so that was funny. But makes sense, the players that Denmark have chosen. And on Germany's side, Nylake makes sense, Tatis, MJ, and Kaki. Pretty predictable on that. So be ready to see some high accuracy, everyone.
All right, and here we go. Going into the first map of Team Denmark versus Team Germany. We got side effects.
Already that intro act being in favor of Denmark here, but obviously we know that can change very quickly as the map progresses. But so far, still a lead there.
I'm very curious to see how this bar reacts once the stacks and the doubles start popping up in the map.
Exactly.
There's those doubles that go across the screen that kind of give you an idea of what is.
We had Kaki missed.
Oh, cool.
I did not see what happened there, which is very, I would assume something with maybe tracking, or something happened, because that's very unusual.
Yeah, uncharacteristic from Kaki.
Yeah.
And that hurts a lot on a map like this.
Yeah, that is really problematic, honestly, for Germany, because before that happened, you could see the act was very close, had really closed in to both teams. So unfortunately, unless something happens on Denmark's team, where there is a miss or some sort of tracking error, something happens, Germany's going to have to decide whether or not this would be a replay.
Yeah, it's
and
just
having one so early on is not ideal.
Right? Especially it doesn't. Also on Denmark's pick, which side effects being their first pick means they really wanted to play the song too before it had the chance of getting banned. So is it really worth putting a replay this early, especially on Team Denmark's pick? I don't know.
I think it would really depend on. I mean, well, I'm not very good at math, everyone, but depends on how close they would have been without those misses, and whether or not they think that they could take that. If they could take it from Denmark, it may be worthwhile to do the replay from a strategy perspective. So I guess we'll have to see how it ends up. I mean, the fact that Kaki has 2 misses and they're back up at a 98-11, I mean, they're clearly, we can all see how good this team is.
Wait! It's close.
Yeah. Like, I mean, now, of course, for an act perspective, that gap is pretty large, but there are 2 misses. So, you know, we'd have to see and calculate the points afterward and when the map is over to see what, but I mean, it's not out of the question, I would think, that Germany could decide to maybe go for a replay.
Because they can do it, like, with this difference, with this catch-up, despite the 2 misses from Kaki, it's doable, like, but do they want to risk it?
Do they want to risk it and use the replay early on? Exactly.
Right?
So I'm going to be really curious to see what they choose here. So what is the score difference? I mean, yeah,
Lord, Denmark, though, that's going to be a really hard score to beat. Gustav taking the MVP there, 98.7. And Kasi, 98.6. Look, 98.4. Yeah, no replay.
Yeah, I can see, especially after when the scores were calculated and trying to balance whether or not it would be worthwhile. Like, being underneath the score that they would have needed to beat them, they would have lost the map anyway. Unfortunate for Kaki, but makes sense why they decided to not call that replay. It's just so tough deciding to use a replay so early on, and to waste that. And you don't want to say waste it, but just for something so unfortunate as, well, again, I didn't see what happened, but a likely some sort of issue with tracking or something happening to Kaki's game.
Yeah. And for our second map for Team Germany's pick, we're gonna see steps actually.
All right.
Tech map.
Let's go.
Time. And here we go. The predictions heavily
We
leaning towards
now.
Germany.
Yep.
That's how you know it's a good match.
Exactly. And I mean, I think as you can see, the strategy here for both teams, right? I mean, you have teams that have specialized players that know how, or that are good at these teams. Both of them are well balanced, right? I can't stress that enough. You have two well balanced teams, but there's players that can just maybe squeak out a little bit more for different categories, and I think that's what we're seeing here, and it's really exciting to be able to have matches that are this close.
Here we go. Song number 2 of Denmark versus Germany. We have steps. Very twist heavy. Very
So an early slight lead from Germany here.
Not falling behind by much.
Nope.
Although we haven't reached like the harsher sections yet.
Yep.
Where the angles become really crazy.
Yes.
So let's see what happens here. I think this chorus will be a very good indicator of how the rest of the map will go. So let's see how both teams tackle
really
this chorus.
Close though, man. You know.
Ooh, taking it, actually taking the lead.
Yeah, really flip-flopping right on that line, back and forth. Wow.
Oh my God, Team Denmark holding the chorus.
That's crazy. Oh man, they are just this. Oh, okay, this is these types of maps make me so. Oh my God, with the back and forth, it makes me so nervous. It's so like
Stop holding
so
that
fun.
MVP badge
Yes.
for the 97.11.
It's nuts.
Making it through the chorus with that act, by the way.
That act is not okay. I mean, Gustav is obviously such an incredible player, but that act is not.
Ooh, that was scary. I thought he missed that directional target on the
Oh
top.
my gosh, it's so close this whole time. This is wild.
Here we go, one more chorus. Germany holding strong, holding that lead.
God. But marginal, couple bad cuts, just one, even one. Oh,
pulling away with the lead. What happened?
Oh, a miss on Sensei's side. Man, how that was. Oh no, and Kazi, yeah. But some misses from Ollie as well. And Akaki, and actually Nihilus. Okay, so we have MJ still on an FC.
That is the end of the map. They were pulling really close.
Yeah,
but,
they were.
Sensei and Kasi picking up misses around the same time.
And Gustav with that 96.16 with a miss.
Crazy.
Which is crazy.
Not just the act. All right, and we got Team Denmark ban here. What do you think they're going to go for next?
That's a good question.
Okay, there goes Watch the World Burn. Curious about that pick. That still leaves Tremendous open as a balanced map. So
the balance map being, if I'm recalling correctly, also though being fairly speedy, and pretty techy. So I mean, which is of course what we know for balanced is speed, a combination of speed and tech. But also I think it's pretty intense. So I don't know, you know, when you're looking at players on both teams, if they would go for that. I mean, because it's a specific skill set. Really being able to hit the BPM, but also being able to hit the angles throughout a map like that.
And here we see Germany getting rid of the act maps of the pool. Goodbye to both Letter in a Suitcase and Feel Alive.
Wow.
I just want to say that leaves Rocket open.
You know, we can see, because like both of the teams have great accuracy, but Denmark just squeaks them out a bit, right? They're just a bit ahead.
So close, but
yeah,
I guess they just don't want to take that risk. Like
exactly, yeah. It's a good strategy. Because while they could bank on, can everyone PB? And then maybe Denmark, underperforms. But, again, that's a risk. And
it's rough to have to rely on that.
Exactly, exactly.
And that's just like so cool. Like something we don't see in like usually any other tournament. Like the thing about team building and knowing who you're up against and building and strategizing like to fight them. Because like, you see a lot of 1v1 tournaments. You get a pool, you get a player, that player is like, okay, you play. But this one, like the team captain role is so important in the Beat Saber World Cup because you got a lot of research to do.
You have a lot of research. You have to know, all right, who can we sub in for these different types of maps? And also, you have to then play the strategy of then when you're against your opponents, what are they going to do? What are their players good at? I mean, and most of these players are top players, right? They are pretty well known. A lot of them, you know kind of what play styles they might be stronger at or weaker at. And when you're strategizing, it could come down to, hey, like we might not be the strongest at this particular map, but we are stronger than the other team. Let's choose that one because we don't want to take a loss on an ACK map, let's say. So let's ban ACK. And I mean, the strategy just really comes into play so much. And you're right, the team captain role, from making the team, getting the players together and deciding what players are best, and then also deciding who plays what and working with their team to figure out, who's comfortable with what. It's a big task.
We got this as balance, but it is pretty it is a stamina drainer just by how long it is. And it is still 10 notes per second. Like, this will definitely...
Yeah, it is not easy.
Mm-hmm. No matter what happens, no matter the outcome, I think the player's stamina or endurance will take a hit in this song.
Yeah.
No matter what. Whether there's a replay or there's no replay, or if there's a dub from Team Germany, this is their pick. But Walking Cat's stream. Okay, no. Walking Cat's in the game.
Yeah.
Just stream lagging a little bit there, but you can see the score moving and the combo counter moving as well. So here we go, going into song number 3. Tremendous. Team Germany's pick.
Gosh, the stamina, man. I could just imagine as a player going into this.
And it is important to know that both teams still have their replays. Just saying.
Yeah.
Here we see that Team Denmark getting an edge over in this initial easy part with ACK.
Yep.
Which does very much reflect on their sheets.
Absolutely, but as we all know, this could change in a second.
For sure.
And very likely will, with this kind of map.
Yeah, with Nihilik taking MVP as well. 98 FC. Oh my god.
It's nuts. Please.
With all those stacks and sliders too?
I understand Nihilik, honestly. I just...
Dropping a bit, but that's not by a lot.
No. So, I mean, really, the gap closing, or saying maybe about the same, about 0.3 right now.
A long map, so a lot of time for Team Germany to bring it back here. But also, it's a little scary for Team Denmark to pick up a miss. But I guess it works both ways, where even if Team Denmark picks up a miss here, they can have lots of time to rebuild.
So really, I mean, everyone's still sitting on their FC. Walking Cat's gameplay, it looks like they're moving in hyper slow speed. This is going to take them 4 hours to finish this map. But
it's like that meme where it's like they unsheath the sword for like a millisecond and then like 8 gazillion slashes come through. That's what it is. You're seeing this speed, but look right there. That's 1,100 notes. FC 97, by the way.
Yes. Yep. Exactly. 97. Oh my goodness. All right. So you can see the gap is a little bit wider now between the two teams, with Denmark sitting in the 97 range there, and unfortunately Germany sitting below that. So But we have a lot of map left, everyone.
Yeah, for sure.
And Nilek still with that MVP.
Ooh, Walking Cat actually picking up a miss a little while back.
Okay.
I did not notice that initially, but I noticed it when I was about to call that. Besides Walking Cat, everyone else in the lobby has an FC.
FC, which is crazy.
God, I was popping off, but
I know.
Taking that MVP badge from under his nose.
Wow. Oh man, that is crazy. Like they are right neck and neck.
I will say, Denmark is just, they have a steady lead, like.
They do, yeah. You know, unfortunately, I think, you know, of course we see RZzach drop down below that 96 level. And, you know, having Shanks a little bit on the low end in the 96 range too. It's just putting them at a bit of a disadvantage here. But again, everyone, we do know we have lots of map left. It's stamina draining. The FCs for Germany's side are going to matter.
Taking those windows and sliders very well. We haven't reached the final drop of the song yet, where a lot of the difficulty comes from.
Yes.
But if Denmark is just able to just consistently keep this lead, even with like a diff spike, it's gonna be pretty hard for Germany to try and overtake here.
Yeah, yes, I agree with that. I mean, given where we are in the map and how the performance is, like I said, Germany's really gonna have to stay on those FCs, and you know, it might take for Denmark to go below is something drastic, or more drastic would have to happen with some misses potentially. So
yeah. Oh, there's that calm before the storm. We are approaching the final drop of the song.
Really impressed with these players being on FCs here. This is great.
It's just terrifying also to... Oh! A pause? Oh no, wait, what? Oh, is that from like previous... No, that's... I think... Oh my god, the entire time we were watching Walking Cat's like not actual run. That was like a previous run. What?
Awesome. Okay.
That's a plot twist on the century, Doug.
So still holding that lead there for Denmark, which is really impressive. They are just maintaining, but both teams are maintaining their accuracy at this point.
Oh my god, love nails that slider section.
This is so scary.
Yeah. But with how long the map is and how many notes there are, there's like a lot of, how would I describe it, pre-built acts.
Absolutely.
Oh, a miss from Nilek.
Oh no!
Still keeping that MVP though. Kind of built
which is crazy. Oh, a miss from Luck as well. So essentially, scores remaining the same with the misses in terms of the gap.
This gap just cannot be closed by Germany.
No.
That's big, so defensively.
Yeah, just so consistent.
You're not letting them close at all.
Nothing.
Team Germany tries to close the gap.
Clueless does a miss, unfortunately.
So 2 FCs, 3
and
FCs
Sean.
in the lobby, rather.
I mean, listen, I'm impressed that anyone's FCing. So, coming from a not great player, myself, this is impressive.
What? Even that run wasn't Cat's run?
I don't know what is happening with Cat's
everyone,
but listen, Cat's doing some wild, they're just a magician. I don't know.
It's just so, the play is so solid from Team Denmark.
It's so solid, yeah.
And it is, gotta remind you that this is Team Germany's pick, by the way.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Unfortunate for Team Germany for that. And for Nilek's performance with a miss with that MVP is a 97-17 is nuts. So same with Luck. Luck obviously also did incredibly well.
Like,
I mean, I personally would
right?
not want to.
No, not
no replay. No replay. Okay.
We're good. And that is
not super surprising.
Denmark takes it. Their second point end on Germany's pick.
On Germany's pick, which is a big. I mean that. That's big, right? I mean, it's not just the fact that they took the map, but it's just also for just kind of keeping the confidence and the morale for players. So, just kind of going in and just getting your head back in the game, and listen, just trying to snipe a map away from Denmark, right? That's the next step.
We see
Kawai's
speedcore get picked here, and this is gonna be a very tiring match. Like,
yeah.
Are they okay? No, yeah. There's the break. There's the break before Kawai's speedcore, because especially after playing Tremendous, which is a
for sure.
It's a marathon, and immediately after having to do 327 BPM jumps, like, you gotta give your players a break there.
Absolutely. I mean, I got tired watching it, so I understand.
Same here.
Yeah, it's impressive. Understandable that they would need a bit of a break. No. Their act has been popping, so right? Yeah, it's so good. Again, like, it's squeaking Germany out, right? It's not like crazy, but it's just kind of squeaking them out of that mid-speed and the actual act maps.
Sorry, is Walking Cat still playing Tremendous?
Oh my God! Listen, let Cat finish. All right, like, they're just gonna be playing into next year, World Cup 2025. Cat's still gonna be playing this map.
All right, and yeah, there we go. Song number 4 being started. This being Team Denmark's pick. We got Kawaii speedcore.
Intro act starting off, pretty close.
Yeah, nice little chill intro, very reminiscent of how the rest of the song will go, surely. And here we see just Denmark and their phenomenal act just pulling ahead of Team Germany. Like, it's the intro act, but that's just like...
But still, this is kind of a bit of a bit of a strategy, and why banning act and some of the mid-speed, right, is that it's just slightly above Germany on a lot of these maps.
God, Nihilek holding that 98.1.
Yeah, it's crazy. I say this every time I cast matches with Nihilek playing. It's crazy.
God, almost holding on to that 98 after the first, like...
So we can see those accuracies dropping down to that 96, low 97 range.
Here we go, as expected from this map. Yeah, a lot of windows, a lot of sliders.
Still Denmark holding that lead, which is actually remarkable. I mean, they're holding the lead, and it stays the same margin, right?
Right?
2.3 range. And it's just, you're not seeing any major drops in accuracy from, I mean, it's at least linear to both. So they're kind of, the skill range is similar. It's just that Denmark can just squeak out more of that act.
Oh, a miss from Walking Cat. Is that, that is making the bar move towards.
That is making things much more close.
Okay. That's way closer than earlier.
Okay. So again, the FCs on Germany's side are going to remain really, really important. It was the same for the last map. It's the same for this map. It will give them an opportunity to close the gap if they can sit on those FCs.
Oh, a miss from Clueless.
Oh, no! As I say that, oh, no.
Wait. That's a lot of misses. What's going on?
Oh, jeez. Okay.
Uh-oh.
I don't know if there was a timing issue or a tracking issue.
It's a big lead.
Yeah.
Team Denmark. But I just wanted to add, as to what you were saying earlier, Team Denmark is just so consistent. Like, that's like their biggest skill set over Team Germany in this particular matchup. Like, you're right, both similar skill range, but they're just like consistently like 0.2, 0.3 ahead.
Exactly. And again, if if Germany has that FC and Denmark has a miss or two, that's where they can really catch up from an act perspective. It'll give them a very close matchup. But unfortunately, I don't know what happened. I did not see Clueless's stream and what happened there. Obviously something either misread and then poorly or some timing issue or tracking. I'm not sure.
It's unfortunate. That's gonna play a big part. But I mean, like 0.6.
I know. I know.
It's doable, but like it's gonna be rough. It's definitely an uphill battle.
I mean, this is a major uphill battle, yeah.
We got one more section. Let's see how both teams do here. Oh my god, besides Walking Cat, the entirety of Team Denmark holding an FC in this section. Nice. Ooh, bringing it back, though. Not missing ever since that miss streak a little bit earlier. Oh no! That's a few misses. Never mind. Oh, Team Germany picking up misses left and right.
Man.
Bringing the percentage down, and Denmark is looking
really solid.
Yeah, it's looking real good here. Ooh. It's just so wide.
Yeah, it is.
Am I talking about the score or the map? You'll never know.
You'll never know. Man. It's just, I mean, this is rough.
Yeah, we see Team Denmark picking up, like, drops here as well, but it's just
Gustav
not enough.
having 12 misses on that section.
That final section.
An ATAC on an FC still.
Oh my god.
That's great. But Lux still MVP.
Oh, RZzach is out of this world.
Yeah, RZzach is so good.
Still holding a 96.5.
Yeah.
96.6
That's
rather.
crazy.
What's the bets? What was the predictions? I didn't look at the points, but dang.
Yeah. Now, what do we all think about a replay? I know that I don't know about this one.
Okay. What are
I mean,
here,
listen,
right?
that was those two maps back to back. I give it the props to those players.
Same players too, right? Like
Yep, same players. Yeah. All right, so we have Germany
hole
picking.
In your head.
Yep, hole in your head.
Oh, that's actually like. I mean, it makes sense. It's like hole in your head isn't really like your Aki mid-speed map. There's definitely like a few like jump / like flicks that are a little bit more like they add a lot of variety.
Yes.
But I don't know, like the map isn't necessarily like that fast or that tricky.
I know.
Denmark showing all like throughout all songs that their act is just
that's right.
Ever so slightly ahead. And
we do have replays for both teams. So I was gonna say you never know what could happen. Something could happen on Denmark's side that, you know, they just either don't play the map well, they're underperforming, or they have a miss, or something happens. But they have a replay, and so does Germany. So
all right. Oh, Germany gonna have to fight for their life
they
here.
Are.
I will say though, still the winners bracket. They still, even if they get knocked down to losers here, they're not out of the tournament. They're still
not out.
They can still fight. But like, come on, you're like, they want to win this match.
They absolutely do.
Here we go. Going in to match point here for Denmark. Hole in your head.
So for the intro, being pretty close for both teams here. Kind of going back and forth a little bit. You can see this is not just as straightforward and linear mid-speed map. It's a bit more complex.
Yeah, a lot of people forming act from these jumps, but later, I think in the verses, as we saw in the map preview, they do become same level flick.
Yeah.
Which might be a little bit more tricky for players to hit. So let's see how
And
the act changes
yeah.
there.
Exactly. Right? But really, really close so far. Definitely closer than a lot of the other maps have been.
Oh my god.
I know. This is really neck and neck. Back and forth.
Oh my god.
Man, just both of them. You can just see the exact same act.
And
oh my god.
Look at all those. 114.
And 98 to 4.
Nylic.
Go Gustav too is right up there with
actually taking
Nylic, and going back and forth there. Wow.
Ooh,
this is ridiculous.
Ever so slightly ahead.
Oh my god.
See what happens here.
So man, Denmark is holding that 8-6. And Germany's kind of just hovering around that 0.8.
Denmark's pulling away though.
Pulling away, yeah.
Ooh, I saw a little bit of a scary hit from Kasi there with the left Saber, but all is well. Still holding that 98 FG.
Still holding a bit of a lead here.
Hold. Wait. Getting slightly closer.
Yep.
Oh no! Germany dropping.
Oh my goodness.
There's not a lot of time left.
There is not much left. Oh man.
They gotta do something now.
Well,
if they
I mean, they're gonna have to. Yeah, I mean, they're gonna have to. Oh man. They're gonna have to replay if they. Yeah, they're gonna have to replay.
But it's a very well. Other than this being match point and Germany being forced to play a replay here, it's very like encouraging for Team Germany to see like how close exactly it is, right?
Absolutely, yes.
This is definitely the match to replay, even if it wasn't match point.
I agree with you there. Yeah.
Scoring, yeah.
Germany just couldn't keep up the act quite well enough in the latter half of the map. So
this is insane. I'm just looking at Team Germany's act and the fact that like Denmark just like took it over them.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
Denmark
even look at
so
Gustav.
Solid.
Gustav's act is insane. What the heck? It's incredible.
All right. Yep, heading back. Replay here. They're on their lifeline.
Let's go.
That's a scary score to beat, Doug.
It is. It is. But they were close, right?
They were
close. These players, they can do it. Again, it's gonna be close regardless. And let's see how Denmark does on round 2, right? They could improve their score. So you can see that their score to beat 97-8-4.
Oh, hell yeah. And going in to Team Germany's replay. Hole in your head. Round 2.
Yep.
Scary. This is Team Germany's pick as well.
Yeah.
So it's a little scary. Like, yeah, they're at match point, but like even if they win this, Team Denmark is just in such a solid position with a pick and a replay at the ready. Oh my god. I don't know what to say. Just Denmark's at this. Oh,
I know.
Hug! What happened?
Oh.
Did someone hit like a what?
Oh my.
10 or something?
Yeah. I'm telling you, I mean, you hit like a couple bad notes. And, you know, a couple bad block hits, and it really drives down that axe. So, but again, both teams that 98 and just neck and neck. Oh my, back and forth.
Okay.
Back and forth. Cassie with that 98-3, which is insane. Oh my god.
Oh my
this
god.
This is crazy. Just back and forth.
Hello?
Similar to what we saw last time, right? So where Denmark started to pull away a little bit was more toward the second half. So can Germany like keep that act up?
Casting is playing out of their mind.
Yeah, I don't know what happened here, but Cassie just like, I don't know, they drank something, some act magic. I'm not sure, but
the act potion.
Yeah, some act potion because
oh my God.
That's crazy. But still, I mean, both teams, they're right neck and neck. 0.01. Like, and back to Germany.
Oh my God, Germany pulling ahead. Wait, what happened?
Wait.
Something happened.
Oh, there was a miss on Kat's side. Okay,
oh
so
God.
This is Germany's chance to take this, right? They got to keep their act up. The act to beat, remember, 97.84, which they are keeping it above an 8-4. It is, the ball is in their court right now.
Last section.
The last section. That miss opened up an opportunity for, it's all in their control to keep it above that 8-4.
It might not look like much, guys, but this is a huge gap to try.
That's a big gap. Yeah, that's a big gap at this, with this level of accuracy.
For us, though, do you think it happened? Like any miss, unfortunately.
Yeah.
I don't want to jinx it, but like, it is a tournament setting. You know these players have nerves.
Denmark coming up to their prior act. Oh my gosh. Okay. Oh my God! Please.
Oh, they take it.
And they did it. They did it. Let's go. Let's go.
The replay dream.
That was awesome. That was awesome.
We're still. Germany is
hanging. They are fighting.
They're
not going out. They are not going out easily, this team. Okay. So they're going to fight tooth and nail for that. So, of course, they use their replay there. Denmark still has theirs. And it is, you know, Denmark's pick. So.
Yeah, interesting to note as well that Denmark still has that. Oh, that's XV1 pick. Oh, Lord. That's 400 BPM right there.
Oh, my God. Yep. Whew.
It's 2 minutes. It's not long, I think.
But.
Okay,
listen.
No, it's going to be the worst 2 minutes of your life. No.
Yeah, I was going to say.
You got to be ready.
It's short, but, like.
You always got to be ready.
You know?
I will say that, like, you know, act on holding your head has given the players a break from tremendous and kawaii.
That's true. That's
but
true.
But this is like Germany's got to fight for their life.
The break is over. The break is over. We know that chat not only sports, you know, Team Germany, but is looking for maybe that upset. Get those channel points.
I wanna. You know what? Like
I want the upset, everyone. I personally want the upset.
I want to see this match to go as long as possible.
Absolutely.
Have we had like a tiebreaker yet? In round of 16?
Unfortunately, I have not been able to watch much of the tournament when I'm not casting. So, from what I have seen, I have not seen any yet.
Right? Like, yeah, we hella. Like, okay.
Oh my God. Like, I can't even.
This is from Gustav 4. Oh no, Tatis.
Unfortunately, Tatis has a few misses.
Wait. Is that just like not reaching? No, is Tatis just not reaching the notes in time? 152 misses.
It is a bit of a fast nap for Tatis, unfortunately.
No.
So everyone, as we can see, there is a significant margin here of a lead. And you know, unless something really major happens to Team Denmark, who also has a replay.
They have that, they have that extra layer of insurance.
They do, in case something happens. I mean, as you can see, like Gustav also picking up a lot of misses. But again, it's just, you know,
this map is brutal. Like, there's no other way to put it.
And one of a big thing for a map like this, right, is when you have, especially with your balance of players, is, I mean, players that just can hit this speed, right? I mean, do you have players on your team that can hit the speed? It's pretty extreme. So I think, unfortunately, is what what Team Germany might be, suffering a bit from is just having the mix of players for today that are able to be playing that can hit this type of speed.
Yeah, Gustav here also struggling. And
right, Gustav really struggling. Yeah, Gustav really struggling because this is, again, not as much in the forte. It's not in, not in Gustav's, wheelhouse of strengths. And, again, I think for Team Germany's side, it's just having the players that are able to hit the speed. Yeah. But, kudos to Tatis because, like, he was trying to move his arms as fast as he could. And unfortunately, it did not work out for Team Germany.
God, look, FC 96.6.
Yeah, I don't know, man. Like, that is insane.
Out of this world.
How do you get a 96.67 on this? Is wild to me.
Oh my
wild
God.
To me. It's nuts. I'm sorry, but that is incredible.
Yeah,
that's incredible.
That's it. GG's and Team
Denmark.
Will
Team
take
Denmark.
It 4-2 versus Team Germany.
Yeah, really, really like great playing from all the players. Both teams so solid. Some good maps. Some really nice. Like that was really close for some.
Like that XP1 pick was. So if you guys have been watching round 2 or week 2 map pools and you see XV1 get banned, that's exactly why.
Yes.
Like it's just so scary to hop in there.
It's
400 BPM. It's like it's scary too, and especially
because if you mistime something, right? You mistime one part, and your miscount just explodes.
Just blows up, right?
Right.
Yeah, because like if you're playing to farm this map on rank. The moment that happens, you just click pause, restart, or
replay.
You just restart. You can't do that here. You can't.
No, you cannot do that. Exactly. That's exactly right. And beyond that, I mean, it's just like all of these players, right? All these players are incredible players, but there is a cap, right? If you think about players' BPM caps, there's a cap that people can reach unless speed is a strength for them and they don't really have one, which is, again, remarkable to me personally, but so you reach that BPM cap even though they might be amazing players at 320 or 340 and below, so that's just one of those maps that if you can do it, that could be a really good strategy pick for your opponent,
All right, and I think if I see the match text, I think we're gonna get Mabe up in here. All right, so first of all, congratulations. Well, first of all, both of you being here, that was a really good match.
Yeah, that was a great
you guys
match.
put on a show. Holy crap.
Yeah. Oh, okay. There it is.
Is that Ixen that's a little bit far away, or?
I think it's me.
Oh, it's me.
Okay.
Oh, okay. No, I just wanted to. Oh.
Yeah.
There you are.
I should be here.
All right. So, Maeve, I just wanted to ask, like, real quick, what was did you have any general strategies coming into this this particular matchup? Because this being, in terms of seeding, quite possibly like one of the closest matches.
Yeah.
In like the entire World Cup. Well, what was your thought process as the captain? And maybe you can answer like the same question.
Yeah, basically we wanted to really play Ag, like start off by playing Ag, and then what I noticed throughout the week was that Sharks had not played throughout the entire week, and he had 0 minutes last 2 weeks on Steam, and even though they had him in VC, it was only currently online on Steam, so I figured that speed would be a good pick.
Oh. Utilize the outside resources.
Wow, yeah.
So, our tactics. Can you hear me, by the way, properly now?
Yeah, we
can.
hear you.
Our tactics was hope that Mabe doesn't figure out that Sharks cannot play this week.
Hey, that was a good strategy. Mabe just went doing some investigative work over there.
Honestly, like the thing is, this matchup, it's still like we still had we had a few ideas what to do. The only thing I think that I really misjudged was the fact that Tremendous was not even close to being in our favor as I thought, simply because Denmark performed like they performed a lot better than I thought. I thought like we could have won Tremendous, I think the correct pick would have been Rocket. However, we were not 100% sure. Like, Clueless was very 50-50 on that map. And he theoretically could have played it, but we weren't. It was just not, like, we were just not confident enough that that map would have worked out. So, like, he went for that. And that was kind of like, that was the pivotal moment, I felt like.
Yeah. I mean, it was still like, with the circumstances. I mean, those are you guys can all see those are the difficult choices that captains have to make. And you know, you listen to your players. It sounds like that's what you did, Ixen, is listen to your players and made the best choice you could.
Yeah.
How are your players feeling after playing all of those maps?
That Tadis is incredibly disappointed that his team was holding him back. He was
Dad, listen, yeah.
the bananas were all over the place, and in the end, he just couldn't carry it.
I can understand his disappointment, yeah.
Generally, like, people were like, when we heard that Sharks couldn't play, we were like kind of bummed because, like, with a full team, I think we would have won the matchup. I think we really had the chance. I mean, okay, sure, it's a 6 versus 8, but we would have been able to do it still.
Yeah.
With like one of the speed players missing, it was really a problem, especially with this faster map pool, because we just couldn't have a consistent lineup on the faster map. And then this was like kind of a bummer, but we were still trying our best because we thought that we had a win condition. I'm pretty sure it was still there.
Yeah,
it was really difficult.
Yeah, I mean, it was with full rosters, and if Sharks have been able to play, I also agree. I mean, you were unfortunately down a member of your team that could like hit some of those BPMs, as we saw, and yeah, it was still kudos to all of your players, certainly. Those maps are rough.
Yeah, GG's again.
Yeah, GG. Well played.
Well done figuring that out, man.
Yeah, not me.
Detective
most
name.
impressed with detective work. Like, but that's incredible. I mean, like, you made decisions for your team based on what you predicted. And I think that's really incredible because part of this is so much strategy, right? This is where you can really see the strategy playing. So that's great.
There's no other tournament in Beat Saber where this will like happen, right? Like at least to this extent, because everything really matters here.
Yeah, good job, Maeve. That's great.
Thank you.
All right, and that is GG's all around. Thank you guys
GG.
for giving us one of the hypest matches we've had so far.
It was really fun to cast.
2024. It was epic.